OverDose vapes. Keep your coils tight. Keep your wicks wet. If you're looking for new flavors, I'm all about the clouds, bro. Filling up a clear road, we're dripping on the sub-ohm. Reviews for the juice while traffic jobs post viewed on YouTube and prepare for overdose.
Hello, welcome back to OverDose Vapes. This is Travis, and we're taking a look at an e-liquid. This one was sent out by Boss Tobacco, and this is the second one that I've looked at from this line. There's only two in the line, so this is the second, and this is called Havana Nights. Havana Nights is a perfect blend of vanilla and caramel backed up with a classic tobacco taste. I don't know why I'm doing so much of this, but to me that sounds a lot like an RY4 tobacco, vanilla, caramel. So, kind of looking at a classic little RY4-esque e-liquid. I'm not the hugest fan of that flavor profile, but let's give it a shot. Let's not judge a book, by its cover. And let's go ahead and dig into it. But first, let's go ahead and judge a book by its cover. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bottle, and then we'll vape it. Okay? Let's. We're back. Okay, so I really liked the first one that we looked at, Kingpin. It was delicious. It was a smooth, creamy peanut butter with little hints of tobacco. A really unusual but delicious combination. So this is a more traditional, what I would think of when I think of tobacco vapes. I think of this flavor profile: caramel, vanilla, tobacco, RY4. So let's go ahead and try it. Got it on the mod and the .24 RDA. So, a little nice little combo. A very classy combo for a very classy e-liquid, right? That's how we roll, baby. Alright, let's give it a shot. Tried it in 3 milligram. Very smooth. These come in 60 ml bottles. Extremely smooth. Very nice to vape. Very fun to vape. If I had to guess, I don't think that it says the PG-VG ratio here. I'm not seeing it. I guess 70-30 probably, if I had to guess. Which I do. Because it's not telling me. So, yeah. I see 70-30 probably. It vapes about like a 70. It's very smooth. It's very easy to vape. Got nice cloud production. That part of it is very functional. As you can see. Nothing special in here. Just got a couple of fused Claptons. Pretty low, but nothing I can't handle. Yeah, Havana Nights. I'll just start this by saying I don't like it as much as I liked Kingpin. Kingpin to me was something new, something unusual, a very pleasant surprise, so to say. This is way more traditional. This is what you would kind of come to expect from an RY4-esque flavor. It's got a very nice upfront heavy tobacco. Not too off-putting though. It's not like back in the day we used to get a lot of what we would call wet dog tobacco flavors, and this does not suffer from that. This doesn't have that dank, damp kind of muskiness to it. It's lacking that, that's a totally positive thing. But you still do get a very heavy upfront tobacco note, and I'm just not the biggest fan of that. So. For me, this is not something that I would gravitate towards, but I will say the other aspects of this are also very well represented. You do get a nice, thick vanilla, and you also get a kind of weak sauce caramel, to be totally honest. The vanilla is very nice, and it's done significantly well. Whereas the caramel leaves a little bit to be desired. But a lot of times that's what I see with these the caramel notes in these kind of flavors, in these RY4 type flavors. The caramel kind of gets left behind, because I think it kind of blends with the tobacco flavors. They both have these kind of little dark notes, and I think the tobacco kind of swallows it up. If you're into RY4s, this is a nice example of that. This is a fairly well done version of an RY4. It's rich, it's kind of decadent, it's nice, thick, voluminous clouds, but at the end of the day, this is a tobacco first vape, and I'm just not super into that. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. It's totally functional. It works for what it works as a vape. It is what they say it is. You know, you even do get all of those notes. It's a simple flavor, which is true for both of the flavors in this line. They actually keep it fairly simple. But it's just not for me. I'll just say it like that. It's just not for me. First off, I think the caramel could be a little bit more well represented, a little bit more dense in the caramel. The vanilla, while being there in substantial amounts, does get kind of blindsided by the tobacco, and the tobacco is a tobacco. It's what you would come to expect. It's not too dark, but it does have has a pretty dark element to it as well. Okay, so 3 out of 5. It's right there on the average scale. Not something that I would personally vape, not something that I would pursue. However, if you're into tobacco vapes, I think this is a decent example of the RY4. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much to Boss Tobacco, I just love saying that, Boss Tobacco, for sending this out. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, keep your coils tight. We'll see you then. Peace.